Hey, what's up? I was hoping for Just Money. I was gonna do a live with Just Money, but she's not on right now. Oh wait, here she is. Okay, never mind. I just sent her an invite. Let me change my back.
Hey,
Let
what's
me change my
up?
background.
We
Go ahead. You
this
you continue
whole
talking. I'll listen and give my 2 cents.
well, we were talking your two cryptos. We were talking about ADA. And then somebody wanted to know about Genesis, and someone also wanted to know about Estella. I actually don't know those coins, so if you do, by all means, let me
So
know.
Stellar has been around for a while. It's similar
Estella,
and different.
Stellar's great.
Stella?
They're asking about
Yeah, Stellar.
Estella. I
Oh,
haven't
I've
heard
never
about
heard of
Stella.
that. Sorry. I've never heard of that one either, so I can't give you an opinion. I usually ask them if the market cap is not even like $1 billion or $2 billion. I don't really care because it's like a pump and dump,
Oh,
They're-
yeah, no,
you
that's actually a good call. Like, look at the market cap, even though people love to say that crypto doesn't have a market cap because it's not a stock.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, I mean, for me, I just try to stick to the big guys. So I stick, I'll do Polkadot. That's like an altcoin I like. I like Litecoin, Bitcoin, Chainlink, Cardano, Ethereum. Maybe XRP, but you obviously have to go outside of an American exchange to get XRP.
What do you think about Internet Computer? ICP. I just scooped that one today.
It could probably be another pump and dump. Like I do a lot of live streams and like
What? Oh,
literally, oh, just
really?
because like I don't know, once again, because like everyone's like Shiba Inu, and then it drops like 50%. So with all these new coins that come in, like I really don't have an opinion until like it actually has like a track record for at least like a year. You know what I mean? Just to see
Yeah.
what happens with the price action. Um, but it's good that people bring it up. So what I do is I usually ask them, I'm like, well, I don't know. You explain it to me.
Um, so somebody's asking about what they should do tomorrow. For the stock market, they're doing the $400 to $10,000 challenge, and they're up to 2K, which is awesome. Connor, nice work. Um, but like, there is not a lot moving up in the market right now. Like, it's a little bit scary. I think if you really wanted something that would move up, maybe like gas and oil.
Yeah. I would just say accumulate the assets that you wanted to buy because everything is going to get a little bit cheaper and cheaper. Like I obviously wanted to buy more Apple, but I'm obviously waiting for Apple to go under 120. I would like Google to go under 2000. I don't think it will, but if it does, I'll pick some up. Maybe Amazon will go back to 3000. I would like to pick some up, but this is a good time if you've never used leverage, if prices keep going down, once again, I'm not telling you to do all 50%, but maybe put in a little 5 or 10% leverage, especially if you're able to borrow under 2%, because this is going to be a good time to accumulate assets for cheap. And I don't know about you, but like long term, I don't see like I feel like all of these companies are going to have like crazy earnings, right? And like with inflation, I feel like, everyone's earnings are going to go up. So like on a 2 year or 5 year horizon, most of these solid stocks should be around and they're going to be even more profitable. Um, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Um, I've been thinking about this all day. Look, inflation's going to keep happening for like another few months, right? Um,
Hmm.
but but I don't know about the stock market because you guys remember the stock market plays ahead of what's happening in the economy. That's why we're just starting to hear about inflation, but like everything's just so high. So I know, so crypto weatherman is like, hey, I think it's going to be bumpy for the next 2 to 3 months, but I want to say like maybe a month. Like I'm a little bit more bullish on how it's going. So hopefully this is only a dip that lasts for like a couple weeks. And by the way, someone's asking about Square and PayPal. Like I'm totally scooping up PayPal and Square right now. Like awesome
Yeah,
stocks.
I love Square. Under $200, Square is a steal. And once again,
Mm,
like this is the buying opportunity. If you were
yeah.
patient and you were waiting, like and you're right, like no one knows the bottom. So instead of trying to time the bottom, I just say you average in. Like for example, if you want to invest $1,000 the next month or two, just spread your buys. Maybe do like 50, $100 each week and just spread it all out. And if you've been waiting for a sign to start margin, this is a good time to break the margin if you want to.
So also, you guys, like, do your index ETFs, like do SPY and do DIA and do VTI, because those are ETFs that you should just hold in your portfolio like forever. I mean, because
What
they,
about ARK?
they're not they're not ARK, but they, I mean, they're just really good long-term holds. They're relatively stable. They pay dividends. So like try to scoop those while they're low. Absolutely.
Are you buying ARK if it goes under $100, or do you think there's more downside, or you don't want to touch ARK right now?
I'm gonna buy ARK if it goes to 100. Yeah, I had an ARK. I'm thinking about the ARK put I had earlier this week that I sold too early, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Do you have any questions in your live that you need to answer?
Yeah. So someone says, if you sell stocks under a year's time, are you taxed? Yeah, if there's a gain. You want to explain that? You're the. Yeah, you go ahead. I want to eat my strawberries, so go for it.
They look really good. Short-term gains tax sucks, you guys. Like, I mean, it's based on your income bracket. But like, remember, your income bracket tax isn't that bad if you're not making a buttload of money, number one. And number two, you can write off losses. Like, you can write off your losses against your gains, like up to 3K. So it's not terrible. And like, hopefully, if you had a lot of gains, like, it'll negate any taxes you have to pay anyway, right? But long-term cap gains, like longer than a year, those profits, like those are taxed much lower. Like they max out at 20% taxes, and most of us are going to pay like 10% on those, which is really good.
So someone asked me, do you have to figure out your own taxes for stocks? No, you get like a end of the year, right? With your broker, they give you an end of the year. But I had to pay $60 for my stupid crypto taxes. So I'm mad about that. Like, why do I have to pay to get my crypto taxes? But yeah, the stock ones, they provide it for free.
Who did you have to pay for crypto taxes? Seriously?
So Coin Tracker, yeah. Because I actually lost, because I did some, like, before the crazy bull market or whatever, I sold a couple of my cryptos at a loss. So I think I had like a $3,000 loss in 2020 before the crazy run up. But yeah, I just use Coin Tracker. You like sync all your wallets, and then it tells you like this is your. I had some short-term capital gain too. Like I had $700 of short-term capital gains, but then I had $3,000 of like losses or something. So that means I actually saved on my taxes because I sold more cryptos at a loss than a profit. But I didn't sell that much.
I'm sorry, I'm catching up with my questions here. Crypto Weatherman, by the way, we should totally follow him if you don't, Dean. You're still in a better position taking profits, even with short-term capital gains taxes. Yeah, I mean, it depends, I guess. Like, everybody has their own reasons for taking profit, right? It totally depends on your long-term goals. And by the way, I just want to say really quickly, I'm going to remind everybody, like everyone in all these chats, do not follow that fucking CEO watch list guy who posts these stupid videos about like whale alert and like which rich guy is buying what. It's unbelievable to me that like that guy has 700,000 followers and like people like follow. Yeah, sure, sweetie. Sorry. And people like try to follow his bullshit moves with a lot of crappy like penny stocks. It makes me so angry. Yeah, rich people lose money too, but like also he's talking about like Nancy Pelosi, who's like 80. Like, she's rich as fuck. Like, she doesn't have the same investing timeline or goals that any of us do. And like most of these older rich people don't. Like, do not copy other people's moves. And if you're hearing about some big CEO stock buy or like, whatever congressperson, stock move, it's priced in already. It already happened. Like, the stock price already reflects that move. So fuck that guy. He should be like kicked off of this platform. Weatherman says, I want to do a 3-person duo. Oh my God, it would be so fun. Like
We'd
crypto,
have to do Skype.
we gotta do one.
We can do it, but it would have to be Skype. I don't think you can do it on TikTok. You can't do it on TikTok. We could do it on Skype, and I could put it on my YouTube if you guys wanted to do a
Let's
3-1.
totally do that. Crypto Weatherman, we'll do a
Yeah.
Skype. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm down.
Yeah,
okay.
no, I think
that's
really Oh, and Trade Blondie. Trade Blondie, I'm so sorry, I don't follow you. I just followed you now. Okay. Yes, you can join too. Then we can have 2 blondies.
And so someone asked me some stocks that I'm buying. I don't know if you can tell you this, but I'm going to go ahead and someone asked like, what stocks am I buying right now? I really like Airbnb, the cheaper Airbnb gets. Yeah, I like Airbnb. I really like the chip maker. I really like the chip makers like AMD, especially that I can get AMD under 70. TSM is going down right now, so TSM under 110. Nvidia,
TXM.
if I can get it.
Texas
TXM?
Instruments.
Okay.
Yeah, them too.
Okay.
Chip maker.
So, yeah. And so Nvidia, if I can get it under $500. And then if it goes down, I'm like, and I got to ask you this, do your kids play Roblox? I feel like Roblox is going to make a lot of money. What's your opinion?
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I haven't bought it yet, but
it's free. It's free.
Make a lot of money. What's that?
That's how they get you. Roblox is free. You can actually download it and play it on your phone. What happens is your kids will want to be like cool and have like cool like equipment, and that's how they get you to spend money. But it's like, they're like a good drug dealer. They give you they give you a free hit, get you addicted, and then they upcharge you on everything else.
This is every kid's app, by the way. All of them do that. They're like the worst. But no, Roblox, I mean, I have faith in them long term. And I feel like I've looked up Epic like so many times. But I don't even know. What else would you tell people to buy?
So I like the online dating apps because I feel like people are getting lazy, with like COVID. So Match Group, which is also Tinder, I like, and I also like Bumble.
Keep going.
And yeah. And if you guys don't realize that, like most dating apps, they kind of take advantage of guys because there's a lot more guys on dating apps than girls. So it's very common for guys, especially older guys, to spend a lot of money on dating apps. Like that's money you'd normally, spend going to a bar or a nightclub. But more and more guys are like, I'd rather just spend money and get like a premium dating app. And then that way, I don't have to go to a nightclub. I don't have to go to a bar. So I really like the prospect of dating apps just because I feel like more and more people, especially guys, are going to, spend money on the dating apps to obviously get their dates.
This is good advice. That's
another.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good idea. And sorry, I had to walk away because my 4-year-old's like in the bathtub.
No worries. Another stock I really like is ChargePoint because I live in California. You have you ever like done on your map ChargePoint? There's so many stations in California for charging, and I feel like that's not going to
5 of them in our garage. Yeah, like
yeah, exactly.
So crazy.
So, because I also have heard of Blink charging, but I did a Google search and I couldn't find any Blink. So I like ChargePoint, and if the price goes down more, I'm going to buy more just because I think that people are going to have electric cars and it's going to be a profitable business. So that's another stock I've been looking at. Let me think. If Boeing continues to go down, I think Boeing's just a monopoly. So it's like an easy money stock. What are your thoughts on Boeing?
I've made a bit of money on Boeing over the years. So I sold it when it was like peaking around 400, like 3 years ago. And I need to buy back in. But here's the thing, you guys. Buy Boeing, but you can also buy Airbus, which is like, the main Boeing competitor. It's an ADR, meaning like it's a foreign stock that trades on a U.S. exchange. But I think it's like a French company, but it's totally worth buying, and it's like $5 a share. The thing is, though, it probably doesn't have the same extreme movement that you see with Boeing, but Boeing is a flying coffin. Well, shit, I'm really excited to go on a Boeing plane in a month, Rice Gobbler. Thanks for that. But no, it's always a good buy. Boeing's a good buy. Yeah.
Some other stocks I like because I'm a real estate broker, so I have my broker's license and I've dealt, with a lot of agents, and I feel like real estate agents are like worthless, most of them. And I really like Zillow,
Hello.
XPI, yeah,
Yeah.
and Redfin because to
Mhm.
be honest, they shouldn't be making 3%. I live in Newport Beach, so like there's some really dumb agents that are getting like 3% on like a $10 million transaction. And it's just crazy. Like they're getting 300 grand and like they really don't bring any value. So I'm hoping that everyone just realizes like, hey, I can use technology to like instead make them work for 1%. I think that's what Redfin does. It makes them work for 1%.
But
So, oh, Open
you
Door
still
too.
need an agent though, don't you, to like put your house on Zillow?
Yeah, but with Redfin, they work for 1%. If you use what Redfin's agent, it's like a cheaper agent that you can use for 1%. Zillow makes their money on ads, but I just like all of them because I think that a lot of people also just use the Zillow app. Like when I want to look at properties, I usually use Zillow and Redfin. So
Mhm.
I just think, and another stock, maybe you can give me your opinion, is Rocket Mortgage. I know it's getting killed right now. Have you ever used it or heard of
Um,
Rocket Mortgage?
I bought it when it was like momentum and then sold it off. But no,
Okay,
do you
it's like
think that has good,
$17.
does it have good potential?
I think so, just because once again, it's all automated. So instead of letting, because like I have a friend who's a mortgage broker, he
Hmm.
doesn't even have a high school degree. He dropped out of high school and he makes about $50,000 a month closing loans. And once again, like Rocket Mortgage, the whole concept is like you don't have to deal with a loan officer. You upload all the stuff. You basically let technology kind of get rid of the loan officer. They save on fees and they can charge like obviously charge like a better price.
Yeah.
So once again, like any technology that makes real estate more efficient, just because I think real estate's going to get even more and more overpriced, and there's all these people that are taking fees, and if there's like
Yeah.
technology to like replace it, I think that's a good way to
I'm
go.
I'm with you, and like I totally scooped a bunch of Zillow because it's totally going down. But like you guys, buy the bank stocks right now. Seriously, like buy. Sorry about Butters. Buy Bank of America, buy Morgan Stanley, buy JP Morgan, buy Goldman, like buy all of those banking stocks at the
Even Wells
moment. Like
Fargo,
it's a good
even
time.
Wells Fargo. Would
I
you
I
buy
don't
Wells Fargo?
know. I wouldn't buy Wells Fargo.
Okay,
I don't
I
know.
buy Wells Fargo, and if I don't know if I told you about this, have you heard of manufactured spending with credit cards?
No.
Okay, so back in 2016, my buddy basically taught me with a Wells Fargo credit card. I was buying $35,000 a day of gift cards and then using the gift cards to pay my credit card back. And so basically, I made about $250,000 of Wells Fargo cash rewards, tax free because it's not a rebate. Yeah. And so
Oh
after I
my
made a,
god.
yeah.
Are you
So
Dean? Are you a hustler?
it's called
Where are
manufactured
all your
spending.
hustler
And so
stuff?
my friend made 1.4 million. So I made 250 grand, but my friend made 1.4 million and he made another 800 grand off of American Express. So he made over like $2 million. And he was buying them from Giant Eagle. I don't have Giant Eagles in California, but he was buying them in like Ohio. So he got like another $2 million of free gas by doing this like gift card hustle. But anyways, I
Oh,
love Wells Fargo because after I took 250 million from them, they sent me a letter. They sent a letter to everyone. It wasn't just me. I got a bunch of people to do it with me. And it was like the nicest letter in the world. It's like, "Oh, we believe you might be abusing our rewards program. So if you continue, we will like deactivate your credit card." And so I obviously stopped, and some of my stupid friends continued, and their credit cards got shut down. But yeah, and like I still have private banking with Wells Fargo, and I still have my mortgage. So I love Wells Fargo,
yeah.
even though
Guess
they
what?
steal from people.
They've got a lot of nerve telling any of their customers that like they're abusing stuff because like whatever Wells Fargo, that's like their mo. I'm not sure if I've ever passed.
Here's my dog, by the way. There's my dog. You
Oh
see
my
my
god,
dog?
he's cute. What's his name?
That's
What a cute dog.
Roxy. It's a she. Yeah,
Oh,
Roxy.
she. What kind of dog is that?
Yeah, it's an Australian Shepherd.
Um. Oh, okay. Sorry, we were just talking about a couple other stocks to buy. Pharma, and
I like
food
health
and
insurance.
health insurance.
I
We
think
talked about
health
health insurance
insurance
too.
with Biden, yeah, like I think United Healthcare, Aetna, Cigna. I think those companies are going to do really, really well. And I think Biden's going to just give them more subsidies. It's a cat. I thought it was a dog. Your cat is
Oh,
so friendly.
yeah,
That's the friendliest cat.
he loves the camera, Butters, like starring
I
Butters.
wish my
Um, you
I have
guys,
a
if you're,
fraidy cat.
oh, we have
Our cat
another
runs
one.
away.
Okay, honey, you gotta. He's like rubbing his cheek on my phone. Butters, honey, come on. Okay, so you guys, for pharma, totally AbbVie. I've been scooping that. So AbbVie, oh my God, Abbott is great. Amgen is great. Merck is great. Eli Lilly is great. And then for food stores, I've also been scooping those. I guess I've been on a buying spree. So I buy Albertsons, which is ACI. They own like a million grocery store chains around the
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
I also bought I bought some cosmetics like Sally Hansen Beauty and Elf. So really like these are all like great plays for these dips. I think any of the suggestions you're hearing here, like go and buy some of those.
So we have
Butter,
someone who
good.
asked for telehealth. Have you heard of Teledoc, the stock Teledoc?
Yeah, I was buying it and it's so like it just keeps marinating. And so I actually so my day job, right? Like my day job is I work in a creative studio for a giant health insurance company. Like it's a Fortune 29. We have 80,000 employees. We use live health. Telehealth is the future. But where I see this going is that health insurance companies will probably start to incorporate their own video system or like health networks, right? Like your doctor and your hospital. They're going to start using their own. Yeah, exactly. DVCs, like there's a lot of competition in teledoc. There's tons. So that's why they're going to have a hard time sustaining the growth they've had. Yeah. But if you can find
So I got
another, yeah, go ahead.
so I got this comment, and I actually wanted to bring it up to you. So both you guys suggest stocks. Do you guys not mess with crypto? No, I mean I buy cryptos and you buy cryptos too. For me, I'm just not buying anything because I'm going to be 100% transparent. I purchased a lot of Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I don't see a reason for me to add because my portfolio, you know how like your portfolio should be only like 10 or 20% crypto? Well, the way Ethereum is right now, it's like I don't put any money in it and it keeps like competing with my stock portfolio. Like I put $10,000 in my stock portfolio and my crypto portfolio is still like just growing. So it's
I
crazy.
know.
I don't
Yeah.
put a lot of money in crypto because I was lucky enough to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. I obviously picked up some Cardano. I
Mm-hmm.
bought some Polkadot, some Chainlink. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to hold Ethereum because
Yeah.
I really believe in Ethereum. And I don't know, did you see my TikTok
Yeah.
of that like little 12-year-old's like, I'm selling my Ethereum at the top. You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And he did that at like 3,000 and now it's at like it was at 4,000. So it's like, man, like the best thing you can do on a good crypto like Bitcoin and Ethereum is just collect interest on it and do
Totally.
nothing, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't feel a need to add more to my position because it's growing so fast.
But
And
you
for
probably have
me,
a lot. Like you have
yeah,
so
of
much in
course.
Ethereum. And by the way, before you joined, we were talking about like just the utility, the long-term utility of Ethereum, and the fact that like all of these DeFi transactions, like people taking out loans, people earning interest, like using their crypto, like Dean is like a high interest, high yield savings account, or loaning it to other people. Yeah, exactly. Like all of these transactions on a DeFi platform are built off of the Ethereum blockchain. And so Ethereum has incredible utility for the long run, which is why, yes, buy Ethereum. It's, technically it's on sale right now for like $4,000 for one coin. So there you go. But I mean,
I got
I only own 1.5 coins. So like, I want to buy more. Butters.
so I got a good comment here. Would $5 in crypto be worth it to start just to try out and learn? I think that's the
Yes,
best way to learn. Is literally put
totally.
in $5 or $10 to just
Yeah.
try.
Yes.
So don't be afraid. And then I was gonna invite you. So on the first, I get paid for all of these coins. So I'm gonna
Okay.
do a live stream where I
Oh
show all
yeah.
my interest. Because I forgot to show you. Hold on, let me show you what I did. I put, because you saw how they pay 9% on the US dollar, right? You saw that?
What? Oh my God, are you serious?
9%. So I actually put in $10,000. Like I pulled out of my interactive brokers $10,000 of cash. And here, let me change my screen really quick so you can see it. Hold on one sec. Okay, here it is. Okay, there you go. See? So I have almost 10 grand. And so on the first, I'm gonna get like my interest payment. So yeah, come on my live stream. And I tell everyone who has this app, Gemini, the first, because like normally as a landlord, I'm always like, yes, I get paid on my first. So I'm looking forward to getting paid on all my cryptos because I also have cryptos I staked on this platform. So
Wait, are you
yeah.
showing Gemini right now?
No, this isn't Gemini. This
That's
is Voyager.
Voyager.
Voyager pays, yeah, this is the one that pays 9%. Gemini pays like 3% or 2%. So it's not bad, but
Voyager's Canadian based, by the way, but you can totally get it in the
oh, it
US.
is? Okay,
Yeah.
because I bought the stock. I didn't know that. Whoops. I kept telling
I
people,
think
so I'm actually giving people bad advice. I'm like, oh, it's in America. It's safe. Use Voyager. If it's Canadian, I
well,
didn't
no,
know
I mean
that.
it is
Whoops.
because they have an ADR. So like it's if you're buying the stock, it's trading on a US exchange, so it's fine. I mean Voyager is totally legit. I vetted them. um,
Hey, so there's a good comment here. How can you have Bitcoin and advocate for climate change? Shouldn't you invest in green crypto? So here's the problem what people don't realize is our banking sector actually pollutes a lot more than Bitcoin. And they actually did a study where 70% of Bitcoin's power is renewable energy. And I actually know someone in Costa Rica who actually built a solar farm. And the area in Costa Rica that he lives in, he normally wouldn't build this solar farm because he has no way to sell the energy. There's no infrastructure there. But
yeah.
now because of Bitcoin, he's able to build this giant solar farm, create all this, green energy to mine Bitcoin. And then guess what? When Costa Rica wants to scale their power, they don't have to go and use like oil or gas because he has already the infrastructure built out for this solar farm. And guess what? It was all paid for by Bitcoin.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing with this, because I took this question that your live follower asked. Like this is a huge valid question, and obviously that's why Elon just dumped all his Bitcoin, or didn't dump it, but said Tesla's not going to accept it. Like it's when you go and research, how energy intensive is it, and are they really using renewable energy? It is really hard to find accurate stats. Like, because a lot of it is really anecdotal. I've seen what you're talking about with the 70% stat, which I think, oh my God, it's really hard to find accurate statistics on this. But I hear a lot of people saying that they are using renewable energy to mine in a proof of work chain. So that's a good thing. And other people say that it also encourages people to find renewable energy sources. So
And I forgot another thing too. So remember how that person made the comment about the $5 of crypto? I completely forgot. There's a lot of people that go on Coinbase and they pay a ton of fees. So you have to find a way to buy your Bitcoin if you want to buy $5 worth without paying any fees. Robinhood, there's no fees. Cash App, there's no fees. Voyager Digital, there's no fees.
Robinhood has fees. They totally do.
To buy Bitcoin?
Yeah. Maybe no. Let me check Bitcoin, but they definitely have them on all their other cryptos. Like they're very secretive about it.
No.
It is very hard to tell.
I bought on my Robinhood. I bought Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. There's been no fees. And there's a YouTuber, if you guys really want to go check this out, his name is Meet Kevin. He actually did an experiment where he went on 6 exchanges to buy his Bitcoin. And guess what? Robinhood was actually the lowest price. It was cheaper than his spot price for what he paid for Bitcoin on Robinhood. It was cheaper than Gemini and Coinbase.
But
It's
remember, if you're
YouTube.
buying on Robinhood, you are only investing. Like you do not have a crypto wallet. You are not.
Yeah.
You don't have so you're just investing in it. You can sell it for cash. Same with people.
But there's
you buy it there. Same with PayPal. Like it's not like you're not actually, holding any part of that transaction. You're just investing. One thing I was going to say about this person who's like, I have $5 that I invest in crypto. I look at this tweet all the time. It's from like 2011, and this guy's like, I'm so mad that I just sold my 1,000 Bitcoins for 30 cents that I bought for 8 cents because now it's at $8. And I was like, oh, like you could be that guy. Like, go put your $5 into some crypto, seriously.
Yeah.
That tweet cracks me up so much. Do you know what you guys have seen it, right? Or some like
I haven't seen
rendition of it. It's so funny. Like just all the people who like invested in Bitcoin like 10 years ago and now like they're like, I sold it when it was $100.
That's crazy.
It's hilarious.
But at the end of the day, don't be my friend. I forgot to tell you this. So this is one reason why I have Coinbase. So I have a friend of mine who's wealthy, another Newport Beach guy. He bought $50,000 of Bitcoin 2 days ago, and he paid $1,000 of fees to Coinbase. And I was like, you could download Coinbase Pro and pay $200. But yeah, so I have a friend who paid $1,000 in fees to buy $50,000 of Bitcoin on Coinbase. So that's why I'm not selling my Coinbase stock, because I guess there's stupid people that will still pay $1,000 in fees.
Coinbase stock is really going to tank, though. Oh my god! And can we talk about Riot for a second, you guys? Riot is killing me.
Go ahead.
I have 100 shares of Riot. I'm selling a covered call on it, but like I had a put on it because I was like, holy shit! Like, and by the way, if you're long on a stock and you go with a long put and you do a covered call, that's called a collar, by the way. It's an options move. Yeah, Riot's totally killing me. But anyway, like I have no idea, like, okay, really? Like, is it gonna go lower at this point? Like, it's catastrophic loss, like, over the past couple of months. And I'm still just, like, bag holding 100 shares and trying to, like, make some money on it because I bought it, more money because I bought it at such a low cost. I'm gonna have to go because my 4-year-old needs to get out of the bed.
Okay, one comment before you go. Elon is colluding with other wealthy elite to crash the crypto market. What do you think about that?
I think Elon is going to find another crypto to pump. That's what I think.
So then he's right.
What do
His
you
comment
think?
is right then. I think he is leading with other wealthy people because they know they can manipulate these markets and make a ton of money, and the SEC doesn't do anything. So,
but I think he likes the fact that like he's making a lot of like, I hate the little guy. Like he's making people money when he does this. Is he making people lose money too? Yeah, absolutely. But like he knows, he knows what this is doing and what effect it can have on people. You guys, thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna go put my kiddo to bed, but like hang on for the bumpy ride, right?
Let's do this again soon.
Ciao.
All right. Thank you. All right, let me know if the volume's okay. Can you guys hear me? Because I know that when a live cuts out, the volume gets bad. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, you guys can hear me? Okay, cool. Someone else is...
Good.
What's up?
Where you from?
California?
Hey, bro, you know who you look like? You look like that dude off Ratatouille.
Who?
Bro, you look like that dude off Ratatouille.
Cool. That's cool.
You from Cali, though?
Yep.
For sure. What you be doing on TikTok?
Yeah. Crypto and real estate investing. Oh, and stocks. Have you heard of Ethereum?
Ratatouille. Hey, glad little boy.
PCN for dividends. I love PCN. Yeah, seriously, what was that? I like the stock PCN. Where should I invest my crypto? Here, I'll show you. Hold on one second. There we go. These are the two sites I use. Hold on, I think my dog, I gotta go get my dog. Well, you just get an invite, and I don't reject anyone, just to see, because occasionally I meet people that are interesting, but yeah, most of the time you get like idiots. That's a good question. How do I buy? You probably want to go on Robinhood and put in a $1 order, or just use Cash App. I think Cash App you can buy $1. No, you don't need a high school degree. You just need money to invest in real estate. Real estate's actually pretty like simple. You just have to have money. But in my opinion, I'd learn how to do stocks and crypto first, and then do real estate last. I love Cardano. Hold on. Let me highlight your question. Thank you for asking that. Cardano is a really good coin. My goal is to have over 10,000 Cardano. I'm trying to get to 10,000 Cardano. Shiba's just like a pump and dump. It's in my bio, yeah. The link is in my bio, but you have to manually put in the code. You have to manually put in CIN849 when you sign up. And the same thing with Blockify. You have to manually put in this code. But they're on my profile link if you need the codes. And then, by the way, if you guys do the staking, come on the 1st. I'm going to go live. And I want everyone to like flex the money that you get. Because everyone gets paid. Voyager pays on the 1st. Robinhood's not bad. If you're trying to do crypto, I like Voyager. You have 100 Cardano? Get to 1,000, buddy. Thank you for the fire. Slim Jim, Cardano to the moon. My brother bought Shiba. That's hilarious. So did you lose some money, LOL? Would I still buy Cardano at 173? Yeah, I would buy a little bit and then just wait. What stocks would you buy and hold for 15? I would stick with the ETFs, man. If you don't want to take a lot of risk, I would stick with the ETFs. I like ARK, ARKK. And then just individual stocks. I like Tesla, I like Amazon, I like Apple. You have to be able to probably buy fractional shares, though, with your brokerage. What's the difference between staking is where you collect interest. Investing is where you just hold the coin and you're hoping you can sell it for more. How long do you think until Cardano? Well, it's already blowing up. I think Cardano will just keep growing with all the cryptos. So just be patient. Is there a catch? Yeah, there's a catch with the interest on Voyager. There's a minimum balance. If you don't hit the minimum balance, you don't get paid interest. Long-term stock, not in the S&P 500. That's a hard question, but let me think. Okay, Voyager Digital or I have another one. Planet 13. Voyager Digital or Planet 13. One's a weed stock, the other one's crypto. PCN is not supported in Robinhood? Yeah, it is. I bought it. I bought PCN on Robinhood. You could go with like a Vanguard fund. You could do, let me see, JNK. JNK is another one. JNK. There's some other ones too. HYG, I believe, is another one. Should I stake my Cardano? I don't know, because I've never used that app. If you want to invite me, I'll try it out. I get paid on Voyager. So if you guys want to come on the 1st, I think I'm going to get paid like 21 Cardano. But I don't know. So come on the 1st, June 1st. I'll do a live stream where I get paid all my interest on Voyager. XRP to Little Lightning. That's good. You have 500 ADA coins in your new. That's good. To get interest on Voyager Digital on ADA, you need to have 1,000. Can I take a loan on my IRA? I don't think you can take loans on your IRA, but I like VOO. VOO is a good one. Can I start staking with $5? Yes, but you need to use Blockify. But if you have more than $100, you can do the US dollar on Voyager. But there's no minimum on Blockify. What other crypto coins are you interested in? Chainlink. I like Chainlink. What's the price that? Oh, you have to have 1,000 Cardano on Voyager. If you have less, you can get interest on KuCoin. Can you explain? Don't do it, man. I did it and it was kind of not worth it. I took a $10,000 loan on my Bitcoin If LOL is here, he also took a loan, but I don't think it's worth it right now. I'm waiting for interest rates to go down on my crypto loan. Buy Bitcoin, man. Buy Bitcoin. Yeah, there you guys go. KuCoin. They have all these like gambling things to invite other people. But if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna have to end this live stream in another like 3 minutes, just because I have to go walk the dog. But hit me with a couple more questions, and then I'll end the live stream. Coinbase is okay, but there's a lot of fees. You need to download Coinbase Pro. Let me highlight that. All coins are down. Yep, time to buy. What's Voyager? This allows you to get interest on your crypto, and you can buy crypto with no fees. So if you're trying to buy like $5 or $10 of Bitcoin, I recommend using one of these two platforms, BlockFi or Voyager. Yeah, BlockFi, you can stake $5 and they'll still pay you out. You still get interest on BlockFi. All of these are on my link tree, so just click on my link. I don't do options. Best Dean to buy your first stock. Okay, probably Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers is the best. If you don't have a lot of money, use the light version. No. Neo, you should buy it. If you can buy it right now on the dip, I think it's going to be... Send a reminder like when you will be on a live stream. Okay, I'll go live again tomorrow morning because the stock market's getting killed. So I'll go live around 8 o'clock California time, 11 o'clock Eastern. All right, thank you guys for coming on my live stream. By the way, how do you guys like my guest, Amber? I mean, I feel like she's the best one, right? Like, isn't Amber the best? I feel like so far she's the best person I can bring on. I mean, did you guys like anyone who's like a regular of my live streams? Is there another guest you like more? Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, we got Party Finance. That's another one of my favorite TikTok people to live stream. I don't think there's a lot of risk because it's regulated in Canada. Yeah, there we go. I want the ice cream. Oh, the crypto weatherman? You guys are the votes. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. I'm going to head out. Have a great night. Peace.